Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same. Stop talking to people who don't give a fuck what you saying. Stop spending your money on weed, go hop on a plane. Stop pointing the finger and start taking some of the blame. Let me put you on game. The money is up and it's down, it's just how it goes. Everyone's going through something.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, so this reading is going to be for my divine femmes. You can be a male, you can be a female here, okay? We're just going to pull some messages and see what it is that you need to learn. You need to know what you've been through, what you've learned on your journey, you know, what's in store for my divine femmes, okay? All right, so messages for my divine femmes. What is it that you need them to know? Messages for my divine femmes. Okay, so we have time to breathe out. So I feel like for some of you guys, it's kind of feeling like you've been in survival mode, you know, and it's like every time you turn around, you got to clench your ass cheeks and hold your breath. You know, it's like you kind of forget to live and enjoy life. So I feel like right now you're being called to just take time to breathe in or breathe out, okay? Exhale. Like you've been doing a lot of, you know, just trying to hold it together, but it's like it's time for you to exhale here, okay? All right, tell us more. A personal issue is going to reach a resolution. So there can be a personal issue that you're dealing with, something within yourself or something that has to do with you, you know, and there's going to be some type of resolution. So some type of issue that you've been having, a personal issue, like this is going to be resolved. Okay, we got the full moon in Cancer. So what was the full moon just then? I don't know. The full moon in Cancer can be significant, or this situation could involve a Cancer here, okay? All right, then we have step out of your comfort zone, okay? So I feel like in order to face your true north, your divine purpose, what it is that you've been put on this earth to do, like you're going to have to actually step outside of your comfort zone. You're going to have to do something that you're really not 100% comfortable doing. You know, maybe it's because our eyes are going to be on you, or you know, it's something that's not familiar. You know, Scorpios, we do kind of like to be in control, so whatever this is kind of going to be out of your control, but it's like you have to trust in the divine and know that they got the best plan for you. So I feel like in order maybe for some of you guys for a personal issue to resolve, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone, which is going to be your divine path, okay? This is what you were destined, what you were always meant to do. So what's going on with my divine femmes? What do they need to know? All right, so I feel like there's someone here that you're starting to grow impatient with, right? So the energy I'm picking up is like this could be someone that's supposed to be making some type of decision when it comes to you and you guys' future and all this type of stuff. But it's like whoever this is, I feel like they have yet to make a decision. So it's like you don't understand what's taking this person so long to make a decision here. Like if you told me you want to be with me or we're supposed to be together and whoop whoop this and that, then why it seem like you over here stuck and you confused and you don't really know what you want. So it's giving confusion. Okay, you feel like someone here is confused when it comes to you. All right, so I feel like there was a situation that you went through, and you know, maybe you didn't know exactly what you wanted, like in return. Like you knew what you had to offer, but you never asked yourself what you wanted in return in your relationship. So I feel like you went through a particular situation that was very heartbreaking to you. Like there was a lot of emotional pain, there was a lot of hurt, anger, frustration, confusion on your side. But I feel like you were dealing with someone who possibly taught you a lesson. And so after having this particular connection with this person, it's like now you know what you want out of a relationship. Like you're just not getting involved with people just to say you got somebody or because you're lonely or whatever the reason may be. Like you want to get involved with the right man or woman because you know what you deserve when it comes to love. And then in the past, this could have been something that you didn't know. So, you know, oftentimes we have to learn shit the hard way. And so I feel like this person did teach you a lesson. And what they did teach you was like, know your worth, know what you bring to the table. So that way you will connect with people that's going to do the same. That's going to be able to reciprocate that energy that you put out. Okay. So we have I block and unblock you every day. So there's a particular person that just get up under your skin, baby. But it's like you and this person have a love-hate relationship. Like as much as they get on your nerves and you be wanting to just do some things to them at the same time, you love this person. You care about them, you know. So when they piss you off or when they get on your nerves and do stupid shit, you block their ass. And then when you kind of get over it or you kind of start missing them or, you want to kind of talk to them again, you'll unblock them. That's the love-hate relationship. So I feel like for some of you, this could have been that relationship that taught you now what you want out of a man. Next time you connect with a man, you know exactly what you want this person to offer you. Next time you connect with a woman, you know exactly what this woman has to offer you. And if they're not able to meet those qualifications or those standards, you ain't fucking with them, okay? Yeah, you think about this person from time to time. So even though you block them, you unblock them, like you still think about them. Like you may not think about them in a romantic way or want to hook up with them or want to be with them, but they do cross your mind. It's somebody who cross your mind from time to time, okay? You didn't understand why this particular person treated you that way. See what I'm saying? Like you were getting involved in relationships. These can be friendships. When you always give your all, you give 1,010%. But when it came to you, people barely give you 10. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't even giving you half of what you was putting into people. You didn't understand why certain people treated you this way, why this particular person treated you this way. And it was because it was kind of like you were easy, like people viewed you as being very vulnerable, someone that they can easily take advantage of. And I feel like you were more in that Queen of Cups energy, whether you were a male or a female. That was just the type of person that you were. You know what I'm saying? You weren't gonna never do nobody wrong or try to get over people and shit like that. But you had to learn some very harsh lessons, okay? But I feel like right now you are proud of who you have become. So it's like you can look at yourself in the mirror now and be happy. You feel accomplished. You feel proud of yourself because you're not the man or woman that you used to be. All right. So I definitely feel like you had a connection with somebody. It's kind of like they changed your whole life, like whether you want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point in time, you have to like forgive the past, let go of the past and thank the past. Like it's like a process. You hurt in the beginning when you're still angry, when you're still mad, when you still talking about well, they did this and they did that. That's because you're still hurting emotionally. You still have some type of emotional attachment to that person or situation. But once you can kind of look at it from a different perspective and be like, you know what, if it weren't for such and such playing me like this and doing this, like I wouldn't be this type of man or woman that I am today because this person helped you. They helped you to grow and they helped you to evolve to become the version of the person that you are right now. Okay, so it's kind of like you have to thank the past for the lessons, even though they were some very harsh lessons. For some of us, we hard headed because we want to be in control and we want shit to go our way. It take us. Our lessons got to be a little harsher sometime, and also to make sure that you don't do that shit. You don't repeat that cycle. Like some of us is on that rent cycle over and over and over again. We can get out the rent cycle, but it's like now Spirit has shown us and we're able to see things clearly. You don't ever want to feel that type of hurt and pain again, okay? For some of you, this could have been your divine counterpart that we're talking about. You could have had a particular twin, and it's like you knew this person had to make a decision. Maybe this is something that you didn't know right off the bat when you connected with them, but it was like later on down the line of this connection, you understood the fact that your person had to make a decision. And for a lot of you, they had to choose between you and maybe someone from their past or a situation or something, their ways, something they needed to let go of, okay? But I feel like you just don't understand why it's taking them so long to make a decision. So you feel like now it's just time to move on from this person. Like if they can't decide what they want, if they can't make a decision about me and our future, like what am I holding on to? Okay. So let's see. Let's clarify what is taking this person so long to make a decision. Okay, so let's pull. We want to know what is taking this person so long to make a decision when it comes to you and your future here, because this is what it's dealing with. So what is taking? Ooh, excuse me, hold on. I know I ain't trying to get sick. All right, so let's see what is taking this person so long to make a decision about Scorpio. Like, what's holding them back? What's blocking them at this time? Like, what's this confusion about? Okay. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. I hope something here has been resonating for you guys. All right, so let's see. What is taking this person so long to make a decision when it comes to Scorpio? What is taking them so long when it comes to making a decision about Scorpio and their future? What's taking them so long? What's going on with this person? All right, so we got clock. Okay, so right now they feel like they need more time. Okay, so maybe this person feel like they haven't 100% healed enough to come back to you. You know, and it's like they know they have to be 100% healed. They have to be 100% cleansed. Like they can't come to you in no shape, form, fashion of the energy that you received from them in the past. Okay. So they can be continuously going through a cycle. Remember, we said for some of us, we went through a cycle over and over again until we finally got it. And this can be someone, you know what I'm saying? Like they're making progress, but they still need time to heal. They still need some time to work on some things within themselves. Okay. So the reason why it's taking this person so long to heal for some of you, they can still possibly be involved. There's a third party involved. They can still be involved with this person. There's still some karmic lessons that this particular person has to learn before they're able to come back to you, okay? I feel like right now, this is someone who I feel like they don't show gratitude. They're not happy. They haven't been able to keep a positive mindset. And they haven't been experiencing a lot of abundance, okay? So you see this money. So I really feel like money hasn't been flowing to their life the way that they want to. So they can be struggling here financially. You know, maybe they're having a hard time finding a job, working, keeping a steady job. You know, maybe there's a lot of bills, things they have to pay for at this time, okay? So there can be financial reasons. All right, tell us more. What's taking this person so long to make a decision? I told you, not enough. They're in this energy of lack, you guys. They don't feel like they're enough to make this work with you, okay? They lack confidence within themselves. There's some fear, all right? They have some ego issues that's going on. So their ego has some stuck, has some fear, and has to making them feel like they're not enough for you. So this is the main reason why I feel like it's taking this person so long to make a decision about you because right now they don't feel like they're enough. They're like in that Five of Pentacles energy. Also, with this card being in reverse abundance, I feel like they're lacking in a lot of areas in their life, but you're not. Okay, where they're lacking financially, baby, you up here, shit, this woman throwing money around. Okay, let's have a money party. Like, you know, there's plenty of abundance. There's plenty to go around is what I'm picking up. Because you've been keeping a positive mindset no matter what has happened your way, no matter what curveballs the universe threw your way, like you still kept this positive mindset. You told yourself you were never going to give up. You know, you weren't going to stop doing this. You were going to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles the devil threw on your path. Like you kept pushing and you were able to manifest what you wanted. And then along with that, even when you experience your hard times, you still have to show gratitude. And yes, sometimes it is hard to show gratitude when you feel like hell, everything in your life is falling apart. But that's the time that you need to show gratitude the most and be thankful for the shit that you had. Trust and believe somebody who done been there and done struggle like shit. I still show gratitude each and every day. Even though I was crying, as I was showing the gratitude, I knew I still had to be thankful because I still had a roof over my head. We still had clean clothes in our bed. We had food in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? We had lights, running water, like shit. Those are things that sometimes that's the only thing you can be fucking thankful for. All right? So right now they're in this lack energy, feeling like they don't have enough to offer. Let's get one more. Why is it taking them so long to make a decision about Scorpio? Why is it taking this person so long? Photograph, but they're missing you though. They want to make new memories. So it's like they think about you a lot. For some of you, you may even pick up on this person's energy. You know, sometime out the blue, you start thinking about them. You start having dreams about them. You know, hearing messages through music. Like, you have these times, these ways to where this person is on your mind a lot. And it's because they're thinking about you. But because they're in this lack energy, for some of you, there can be jealousy. Because we do have not enough. This person can be jealous that they're not on your level. They're not up here celebrating with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be jealous of that, baby. Spirit ain't gonna never let your ass come back, okay? So let's get the zodiac signs. Let's see who this reading is about. So we got Virgo, Libra, Leo, Capricorn. Who is this reading about for Scorpio? Heavy Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Sag, and let's go one more. Who is this reading about for my Scorpios? Aquarius, Cancer, and Heavy Virgo. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.